So mic test. Let's welcome the top 16 contestants for the Miss Universe 2021. Here, as you can see, yan, hoisting pa lang pala. So the hoisting of the PNSC flag will signify the start of the parade from the Regional Training Center, together with all the delegates of the Philippine National Skills Competition. We have 17 regions joining, physically and live via the virtual platform. So there we have it. The PNSC flag has been hoisted. Parade of delegates will follow. Secretariat, what if wala later sila DDGs? You will just remove the nameplates? Sinong ano dito? Miss IC? So as we can see on our live LED screen, the parade of delegates headed by our Director General, Secretary Isidro La Peña, Regional Director Tony Juntamayo, of course with DDG Lina Sarmiento, Director Juliet Orozco, and the regional directors across the country are walking towards here at the venue, the multipurpose gym for the opening program of the Philippine National Skills Competition 2021. So as you can see on the LED screen, they are almost here. We will just wait for them to settle down as we wait for His Excellency Ilan Flus to arrive. Maybe we can lower the volume of the sounds na. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the delegates for the PNSC 2021, headed by the TESDA Director General Isidro La Peña. Good morning, everyone. We now welcome the participants to the 2021 Philippine National Skills Competition. Let us begin. From the Cordillera Administrative Region, headed by the Regional Director, Jeffrey Ian D. They are followed by the delegates from Region 1, headed by the Regional Director, Vincent Aljon A. Cifra. They are followed by the delegates from Region 2, headed by the Regional Director, Archie A. Grande. Next, we have the delegates from Region 3, headed by the Regional Director, R.D. Balmirson M. Valdez. We would like Elon Flus. We continue with our delegates from Region 4A, headed by the Regional Director, Tony June Tamayo. Next, we have our delegates from Region 4B, headed by the Regional Director, Dante J. Navarro. Next are our delegates from Region 5, headed by Acting Regional Director Ruth E. Dayawen. Let us give a round of applause to the delegates who are entering our venue. Palakpakan po natin lahat. Next to enter are our delegates from Region 6, headed by the Regional Director, Jerry G. Tizon. Next to enter are our delegates from Region 7, headed by the Regional Director, Andrew A. Bido. Next to enter are our delegates from Region 8 with their Regional Director, Gamaliel B. Vicente Jr. To follow Region 8 is Region 9 with their Regional Director, Dan N. Navarro. Next, we have the delegates from Region 10, headed by their Regional Director, Ashari A. Banto. And of course, to follow Region 10 are the delegates from Region 11, headed by their Regional Director, Lorenzo G. Macapili. To follow are the delegates from Region 12, headed by the Regional Director, Rafael Y. Abrugar II. Let's also have the delegates from BARM with their director in charge, Ruby A. Andong. Next to enter are our delegates from Caraga, headed by the Regional Director, Tarahata S. Mapandi. Next to enter are the delegates from the National Capital Region, headed by their Regional Director, Florencio F. Sunico Jr. Again, we welcome all the delegates from all the TESDA regions across the country. We are also joined by our other TESDA officials, together with the members of the TESDA board. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we now welcome the entrance of the regional flags. We now witness the entrance of colors. May I request everyone to please be at attention for the singing the Philippine National Anthem, to be led by Lahing Batangan Dance Troupe, and please remain standing for the invocation.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Please remain standing for the invocation.
I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you in all the lovely things so fine and true. I see you in the beauty of the flowers and the rain. I see you between the lines of a sweet refrain. I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you. Even when I'm lonely and in pain, I see you in the beauty of the stars at night. I see you in my life, I feel alright. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you in the smile of a baby, sweet and true. I can see you in the eyes of my very best friends. I see you in these bonds, just like a love that never ends. I see you, Lord, in sorrow
You may now all be seated. Again, good morning to all. I am William Del Rosario from the Regional Training Center, NCR. This is the TESDA 2021 Philippine National Skills Competition. The holding of this skills competition is a strategy which had TESDA elevate the image of TechVoc graduates and skilled workers at par with those of the ASEAN and other countries. To give us a background of the World Skills Philippines and the things to look forward to by having this week-long event, let us all watch this.
Philippines is an archipelagic island country in Southeast Asia. Filipinos are known for being resilient and strong in facing challenges. Commitment to work is the treasure of our country. We live to create and build happiness with our own hands. We pass on our knowledge from generation to generation. Our hearts are open to everyone.
Yung benefits na naiambag sa akin ng skill competition, I think, is the way na kung paano ako mag-work under pressure. Way back nung student pa ako nung college, always ako dun sa comfort zone ko lang. Like, hindi ako nagiging active. Now, nung sumali po ako nitong competition, everyday akong nagtitraining and binibigay ko lahat. So, did it help me? Yes, sobra.
As a professional naman, na-improve yung critical thinking ko mula sa student, and since na naranasan ko yung industry-based na mga competition na provide ng skills competition, is naging mas ready ako sa industry at a young age.
For those who are interested na sumali ng skills competition, pero meron silang mindset na huwag na lang, wala kasi akong alam, or wala naman akong idea kung ano yung gagawin. It's fine. It's totally fine kung wala kang alam or kung wala kang idea. Meron naman tayong trainings and meron naman tayong mga experts na magtuturo sa'yo ng mga kailangan mong malaman para magawa mo yung task mo during the competition proper. Ang importante lang naman sa mga magiging competitor is willing silang matuto, willing silang mag-alat ng time, at willing silang ibigay yung best nila.
The skills competition is the arena for training young people to develop a passion for skills and pursuing excellence, which encourages the next generation to grow and harmonize. Careers and demands from the market are always being challenged. We are not afraid to search for new ways and forms. All the best professionals have one thing in common: passion for their skills. Young professionals from various regions sharing a common goal face real challenges in their skills and accomplish their mission, reaching international quality standards, expanding our experience for future innovations. Welcome to the Philippine National Skills Competition.
We thank the PNSC Secretariat for preparing that video. Indeed, this year's PNSC, amid this pandemic, is exciting. Now, as we are having our coverage here, our own media, may we request everyone to please avoid posting photos or going live through your own personal mobile phones, since we also have our own media here. So again, we would like to invite everyone to please avoid posting photos or going live as of the moment. Thank you. To formally welcome us all in this event, let us all give a big hand to the TESDA Deputy Director General for TSD Operations, DDG Lina Sarmiento.
our guest of honor and speaker, His Excellency Mr. Ilan Floss of the Israel Embassy in the Philippines, our very hardworking TESDA Director General, Secretary Isidro La Peña, members of the TESDA Board present here this morning, Board Member Tony Asper, Board Member Mon De Leon, Board Member Randy Nonato, Regional Director Tony Jun Tamayo of 4A, who incidentally is also the Vice Chair of the National Organizing Committee, Regional Director Florencio Jun Sunico of the National Capital Region, who is the Chair of the Events Committee. Kaya meron tayong ganitong kabonggang event today, thanks to RD June, who is also the host regional director for the events here in the TESDA complex. Of course, my dear regional directors who are all present this morning in full force, executive directors who are present, our guests, experts, and competitors who are with us today, friends, ladies, and gentlemen, good morning to everyone. I am honored to welcome you all to the opening ceremonies of the 2021 Philippine National Skills Competition. As we are about to close TESDA's 2021 operations, we are reminded of a major and important mandate enshrined in the TESDA law, and that is the conduct of the skills competition. Scaled down through digital medium last year at the height of the pandemic, we thought it would be symbolic of our slowly normalizing operations if we conduct an in-person, real-time, nationwide skills competition this time. This is why we are gathered here today, the first face-to-face event of this size that we had to do since the pandemic. It has been said that skills is the new global currency. Across the world, countries put so much premium on its human resources as a factor for labor competitiveness and productivity. TESDA, being the country's premier training and skills development agency, it behooves of us, as the manager and authority of Tibet, to develop, promote, and ensure the quality and competitiveness of our workforce. And to us, one of the best mechanisms to do this is the conduct of the regular skills competition. To the more than 400 competitors and experts from the different regions and provinces of the country, this is the culmination of months of hard work, hands-on practice, and study. As winners from the recently concluded provincial and regional competitions, we are glad to welcome you all today, the very best competitors from various skills areas. Now, in this week-long national skills competition, we shall again be clearing the slate, and your skills and knowledge will further be tested. This is a necessary process, as the national winners will then have a chance to represent the country in the upcoming skills competition to be held next year. The winners of the 2021 Philippine National Skills Competition will receive 30,000 pesos for its gold medalist, 20,000 for its silver medalist, and 15,000 pesos for bronze as incentives for the excellent performance. Again, this is another first in the history of TESDA, another legacy of our Director General. And I would like everyone to give him a big round of applause. We thank the TESDA board, represented today by the 3 board members, BM Randy, BM Mon, and BM Tony, for its support to this initiative. This year's competition will have 37 different skills and demo competitions to be held in at least 20 different venues simultaneously. This will be conducted in person wherever possible and necessary, or otherwise virtually and utilizing a hybrid arrangement. The conduct of skills competitions in the country actually existed even before TESDA's creation. It was in 1968 in what was then called the Philippine College of Arts and Trades, or the present-day Technological University of the Philippines, that the first skills competition was held. Since then, we have had a long and stellar history as well in international competitions such as the World Skills and ASEAN Skills Competition. In 1996, the country had even hosted an ASEAN competition. Despite a marked absence from the international arena, the country has been making a strong showing since 2014 with gold, silver, and bronze medals and various medallions of excellence in the ASEAN Skills Competition. On the other hand, we earned medallions for excellence in World Skills Kazan in 2019 and Abu Dhabi in 2017. In Abu Dhabi, we fielded 2 competitors participating in 2 skills, while in Kazan, we had 10 competitors participating in 9 skills. As our experience will tell us, our participation in an international competition should be preceded with a considerable period of focused and continuous preparation, as our counterparts in the different competing nations are likewise doing. As the technology and techniques being used in these competitions change and progress at a rapid pace, failure to participate may leave our own competitors with a substantial handicap. Thus, our own training standards and regulations will also need to be continuously revised to enable our competitors, trainees, graduates, and workers to keep up with the rest of the world. Ultimately, preparing for and participating in skills competitions will have a significant and lasting effect on the employability of our TVET graduates. The same is true for the widespread acceptance and recognition of our training and certification systems. As we formally open our national competition today, please allow me to take this opportunity to thank our very hardworking Director General, Secretary Isidro La Peña, for all the support given to TESDA's National Organizing Committee for local skills competitions. I would also like to extend my sincerest appreciation to my colleagues, the officers and members of the National Organizing Committee, for the hard work and for working together to pull off this event. And again, to all the competitors and experts, I wish you all the very best of luck. On your shoulders now lie the high expectations of your regions and the responsibility of being ambassadors and advocates of technical vocational education and training in the country. Thank you very much.
Maraming salamat, DDG Sarmiento. At this point, let us pause for a while as we witness a special number to be given by the Lahing Batangan Dance Troupe. Let us give them a round of applause.
ko, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Dinig mo ay sadyang kahanga-hanga. Awit mo ay salamin ng iyong buhay. Aawitin ng buong bansa. Ang galing mo, kapatid, kailanman. Buong bansa ngayon ay kakanta. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, ipakita na ang galing ng Pilipino. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, oh, tara na kanta na Pilipinas. Pagpalaki, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, sadyang lahat ay iyong pinapahanga. Makikinig sa kwento ng iyong buhay at saksi ang buong bansa. Ang galing mo, kapatid, kailanman. Buong bansa ngayon ay kakanta. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, ipakita na ang galing ng Pilipino. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, oh, tara na kanta na Pilipinas.
Di naman talaga maitatanggi, galing mo Pilipino kapatid. Tingin ko ay laging mananaig, saan man mapunta, saan mang sulok ng daigdig. Bumibirit, tinig mong malupit. Humihirit, sige papet na pet. Bumibirit, kay lupet. Humihirit, oh yeah, I bet. Lutang na lutang ang galing ng Pinas. Dito ka na, tara na, kanta na.
Ang galing mo, kapatid, kailanman. Buong bansa ngayon ay kakanta. Kakanta. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, ipakita na ang galing ng Pilipino. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, oh, tara na kanta na Pilipinas. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, ipakita na ang galing ng Pilipino. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, oh, tara na kanta na Pilipinas. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, ipakita na ang galing ng Pilipinas. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, kanta na Pilipinas. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, ipakita na ang galing ng Pilipino. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, oh, tara na kanta na Pilipinas. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, ipakita na ang galing ng Pilipinas. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas, kanta na Pilipinas.
Thank you, Lahing Batangan Dance Troupe, for that rather heart-wrenching performance. Their dance troupe is the ultimate cultural ambassadors of LPU Batangas, performing internationally and also a multi-awarded folk dance troupe in the country. Palakpakan po natin silang muli. Known as the father of TESDA, the People's Secretary, and the man behind the recent innovations and successes of TESDA. The first Director General who is able to visit all the regional offices and provincial offices of TESDA, and knowing as putting TESDA's mandate to heart. Thus, to hear his words that will surely inspire our delegates, and to introduce our guest of honor, let us all welcome TESDA Director General, Secretary Isidro La Peña, PhD, CSEE.
Thank you. And congratulations to the Lahing Batangan Dance Group from the Lyceum of the Philippines, Batangas, for that wonderful performance. Let's give them a round of applause. His Excellency Ilan Frost, the Israeli Ambassador to the Philippines, our TESDA board members, Board Member Tony Asper, Board Member Randy Donato, and Board Member Ramon De Leon, Deputy Director General Lina Sarmiento of TSD Operations, and the chairperson of the National Organizing Committee, or NOC, for Local Skills Competition, and the other Deputy Directors General who are in attendance virtually. Regional Director Tony Jun Tamayo of TESDA Region 4A, and the Assistant Chair of the NOC, Regional Director Florencio Sonico Jr. of TESDA NCR of the host region, other regional directors, provincial directors, and other officers who came from their respective regions to support their delegation, the competitors and skills experts with us today, the workshop competition managers, our friends from the media, other guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Good morning to all. This is such an exciting day for all of us. I am glad to see a good number of people face to face. It's good to see everyone beyond the screen of our Zoom meetings. And may I request everyone to please fist bump the hands of the person beside you or behind you. So, and then clap our hands for Katomra. We are now face to face with our fellow TESDANs. And it feels good to hear that actual loud sounds of clapping hands compared to the hands in connection with we see over Zoom. I appreciate everyone's presence here today, and thank you for joining the opening ceremony of the 2021 Philippine National Skills Competition. I hope that everyone, especially the delegations from the provinces, have spent a restful night. We all should be glad that this year, our country's situation has improved, and we are now allowed to conduct this activity face-to-face, but still with health protocols in place, compliant to IATF requirements. We know that the COVID-19 pandemic has caused the cancellation of skills competition, both local and international. Despite this, we continue to witness firsthand how certain skills became essential in our fight against the pandemic. More than ever, we have a better appreciation of the importance of technical vocational education and training. Here in our country, those skilled in dressmaking or sewing played a very important role in our early fight against the pandemic. As the country then experienced shortage in the supply of disposable face masks, we turned to cloth face masks sewn by our skilled sewers. They were instrumental in the production of hundreds of thousands of face masks and other personal protective suits that we donated to the frontliners and the communities. We are also thankful to those whose skills are baking and cooking. They were able to provide baked goods and other food packages that were generously shared as well to our frontliners. Some of the highly skilled trainers from our training institution were also quick to make contactless alcohol dispenser and UV light disinfectant. Those who have lost their jobs also turn to their skills so they can find new jobs or create new livelihood, such is the story of a public school teacher from Batangas who went viral on social media. Last year, he enrolled in barista, and a few months after his graduation, he built his mobile coffee shop using his own bicycle. Now, he has built his own coffee shop frequented by local tourists. naging tourist attraction pa. Stories like this encourage us even more to provide a platform to promote skills development and to recognize individuals who excel in their field. Skills competition such as this gives our TVET graduates not only the chance to showcase their skills, but more importantly, we give them the chance to meet world-class standards in skills demonstration. Today, we have over 400 competitors and experts participating in this week-long activity. I would like to congratulate everyone in advance for successfully reaching the national level. I know that joining and winning in your respective regions' skills competition during this extraordinary time is indeed a greater challenge for all of you, but you were able to make it. As you go on with this competition this week, I encourage all of you to do your best in your respective skill areas. I hope to see you showcase your outstanding skills in the World Skills Competition in Shanghai next year for those who will be the best in this national skills competition. It will be an honor and a great privilege for you to represent our beloved country in the international field. As an incentive and motivation, may I announce that each of our winners will bring home their own cash prizes, the first ever in the conduct of the PNSC, as approved by the TESDA board. Please, let's give our TESDA board a big round of applause. May I also take this opportunity to thank and commend TESDA's National Organizing Committee for Local Skills Competition, headed by its chair, Didi Gelina Sarmiento, for successfully putting together all the pieces in order to stage a hybrid competition, even as we face the many challenges. And again, congratulations. Let's give her a round of applause. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you our guest of honor for today's event. Born in Haifa, Israel, our esteemed guest graduated from the University of Haifa with a degree in psychology and master's degree in business administration from the University of Derby. He has served in the Israeli Navy for 5 years. He joined the Foreign Service in 1994, where he represented Israel in various capacities. He served as a Deputy Chief of Mission at the Embassy of Israel in the Philippines from 1995 to 1998. After this post, he also served as spokesperson and cultural attaché at the Embassy of Israel in Hague, Netherlands. As acting ambassador and later on as a Deputy Chief of Mission at the Embassy of Israel in Pretoria, South Africa. While he was in South Africa, he was also responsible for Israel's diplomatic relations with Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, and Swaziland. He was also the counselor at the Permanent Mission of Israel to the United Nations in 2006 and Director for Policy Planning and External Relations. Later on, he served as Special Envoy for the Bureau of the Director General in 2016 to 2018. He eventually became the Deputy Head of the Economic Division in Israel's Ministry of Foreign Affairs from 2018 to 2021. Last October 2021, the Philippines warmly welcomed him back again, but now as the Israeli ambassador to the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce to you our guest of honor, His Excellency Ilan Flash, Israeli ambassador to the Philippines.
Magandang umaga. Good morning. And shalom, which means peace and hello in Hebrew. Secretary Le Peña, thank you very much for the introduction. Secretary, you were the first secretary I met from the Philippine government when I arrived here 2.5 months ago. And I think since then we really developed a friendship between TESDA and Israel, but also I think a personal friendship, and this is really much appreciated. And Undersecretary Lina Sarmiento, which is also our really excellent partner in what we're doing together. And the rest of the leadership and the team of TESDA, regional directors, and dear participants at this special event today. I just referred to the opening remarks. I've served to the Philippines in 1995. So I consider myself a diplomat balikbayan, since I'm a returning diplomat to the Philippines, and it's really a great pleasure and honor to be back here, and this time as the Israeli ambassador to the Philippines. The issue of vocational training and developing skills for the 21st century, it is critical for any country that wants to compete in a modern world and modern economy. Issues of modern technology combined with improved skills at all levels and at any industry is critical, and today it is a must. We have to develop new skills all the time. Education is a critical element and a critical sector for any country that wants to move forward. The Philippines is a country of English-speaking skilled workers and is a fast-growing economy, and it can and it should become a hub of skills, of technologies and innovation. Israel, for this sake, is a global hub of innovation and technology. The Israeli approach, which made it a hub of innovation, is really the way of thinking. You have to dare, you have to try, you have to ask questions, you have to look at how can I do things better. Even if I get specific instructions how to do something, maybe I can improve it and I can propose it to my superiors. And maybe a very important element is it is always okay to fail as long as you try to do things better. So failure is basically an educational theme or an educational event, and from there I'll just do better. So I believe that only by thinking forward, opening our minds, learning, trying to invent, trying to think differently and out of the box and innovate, this can help bring our potential to be exposed and utilized in our businesses or activities or in the organization where we're working. For this reason, the Israeli embassy in Manila and as the State of Israel is currently working with TESDA on sending to Israel every year hundreds of students for training in modern agricultural practices and technologies. The students, when coming back, they bring with them the way of thinking, the experience of using new technologies and different practices, and the idea is to introduce and to implement smart agriculture here in the Philippines. This is one sector, but I believe it's an important sector to the working force here in the country. A couple of weeks ago, I visited, together with Secretary Le Peña, 2 training facilities of TESDA in Davao, Cofield Regional Training Center and Wangan National Agricultural School. It was very impressive. Some of the students were actually in the middle of the competition and bakery and cookery, and I can tell you what we saw there and what we tasted was really very tasty and very good. So congratulations to them. I think skill competition is very important. It is not only for the winners, it is for everybody. It means we have to do better, we have to compete, we have to learn a lot, and even if we don't win, we get the experience, the idea of continuously learning and progressing, improving, and moving forward. So I would like this morning to wish good luck. But if I may mix another event which is taking place just now and wish good luck to Miss Universe of the Philippines, Beatrice Gomez, who is now competing in Israel. At least 1 hour ago, she was still one of the 16 who go to the final. So I hope for her because the top 5 now, top 5. So I really wish her from here good luck. It's taking place in Israel and we're very proud to host it, and I'm very proud that she's now top 5, and I really hope that either she or Miss Israel would win. But I want to wish good luck to all of you, the different teams here, the competitors. You are going to win anyway, if it is formally or informally. The important thing is to continue, to dare, to try, to innovate, to have aspirations, to look far. And those who are able to get to the finish line, I wish you good luck in Shanghai next year, 2022. And finally, I want to congratulate the devoted teams and employers of DESTA, led by Secretary Le Peña and his team, for the work which is done by TESDA. I think it's very important work, and we are here to work with you. Maraming salamat po. Thank you very much.
We thank His Excellency Ilan Flus for his time and appreciation as TESDA conducts its 2021 National Skills Competition. We also thank Secretary La Peña for his message earlier. To award a plaque and token to Ambassador Flus is our Director General, together with Deputy Director General Lina Sarmiento, also to be joined by RD Florencio Sunico and RD Tony Jun Tamayo. The plaque reads, Plaque of Commendation is awarded to His Excellency Ilan Flus, Israeli Ambassador to the Philippines, in grateful acknowledgement of his distinguished and invaluable presence as the guest of honor during the opening ceremony of the 2021 Philippine National Skills Competition, given this 13th day of December 2021 at the TESDA Multipurpose Gymnasium, TESDA Complex, Taguig City. Signed, Secretary Isidro S. La Peña, PhD, CSCE, Director General, TESDA. Again, we thank His Excellency Ilan Flus We now proceed to the ceremonial opening of the PNSC 2021. We now invite the Director General, His Excellency, Ilan Flus, DD Gelina, RD Sunico, and RD Tamayo by the right side of the stage for the ceremonial opening. The Secretary on my mark will press the button and we shall witness the mark of the opening for this year's PNSC as the Secretary cuts the competition chain. If the Secretary is ready for the countdown. As the countdown is pressed, the Secretary will then after cut the competition chain. In 3, 2, 1. The cutting of the competition chain symbolizes that Filipinos can excel in any field and can be the best skilled worker anywhere in the world.
Welcome to the Philippine National Skills Competition.
May I now invite the Secretary to officially declare the opening of the competition.
I now declare this 2021 Philippine National Skills Competition open.
Thank you, Secretary Lopena, DD Gelina Sarmiento, RD Sunico, RD Tamayo, and of course, His Excellency, Ilan Flus. The competition has commenced, and we hope that you find joy in learning as you go through the competition's challenges. Microphone, please. TESDA for years now have been conducting the skills competition. It constantly seeks to promote TVET to the level of international competitiveness and recognition. I have the pleasure to acknowledge our participants in this year's PNSC event. Please stand to be recognized. We are joined by the members of our TESDA board, BM Tony Asper, BM Mon De Leon, BM Randy Nonato, Yusek Renato Ebarle. We also have our State Auditor, Christian Luis Rivero. Of course, we would like to thank Lyceum of Alabang Cadets and Lyceum of the Philippine Batangas and the 51st Engineer Brigade. Thank you all for joining us in this event. Moving on, among the goals of the PNSC are the promotion of specific trades and occupations, instill self-esteem and pride among skilled workers. To acknowledge the competitors and experts for this year, allow me to introduce them to all of you. Please stand once I call your region. While some are joining us virtually, they are to be flashed in our LED screen. Let us have the competitors and experts from the Cordillera Administrative Region. The competitors and experts from Region 1. The competitors and experts from Region 2. The competitors and experts from Region 3. Next, we have the competitors and experts from Region 4A. The competitors and experts from Region 4B. The competitors and experts from Region 5. The competitors and experts from Region 6. The competitors and experts from Region 7. The competitors and experts from Region 8. The competitors and experts from Region 9. We have the competitors and experts from Region 10. The competitors and experts from Region 11. The competitors and experts from Region 12. The competitors and experts from BARM. The competitors and experts from Caraga. And the competitors and experts from the National Capital Region. Thank you for being here physically and virtually for those whom we saw from the LED screen. As we commence this Philippine National Skills Competition, our credible trainers of these skillful and talented trainees that we have, it is important that they also be reminded of the things they need to consider and uphold throughout the duration of the competition. In the same manner, it is of utmost importance that the competitors practice discipline and sportsmanship. To recite the oath of experts, may we invite Mr. Demetrio Pable Jr. and later on Ella Saivil Bartolome for the oath of competitors.
Fellow experts, please stand. Let's raise our right hand and recite the expert's oath. As experts of the 2021 Philippine National Skills Competition, we pledge to discharge our duties with utmost objectivity and fairness. We swear to do our best to abide by the rules of the competition and to assess each competitor wisely using the set criteria to eliminate any trace of doubt or misgiving. We vow that only the best wins this competition, to keep in line with the ideals of the skills competition that work toward commitment, excellence, and integrity. So help me God.
Fellow competitors, please stand. Let's raise our right hand and recite the competitor's oath. I, Ella Saivil Bartolome, having been given this opportunity to test my skills against the standards of this skills competition, hereby solemnly swear to do my best, to abide by the rules of the contest, to accept defeat as a further challenge and triumph as a grace from God. I hereby pledge to develop my skills for my own personal good, for the good of the society, my country, and my people, for the benefit of the world and the whole mankind. So help me God.
Thank you, Mr. Pable Jr. and Ms. Bartolome. Finally, to close this opening program, may I invite everyone to stand and join in the singing of the Test the Way.
All united we answer the test, the call. We raise the test, the banner high. With our partners we serve, ever proud and tall. From day to day we strive to address the needs of our labor force. Provide the skills that open doors. Excellence in world-class work. Access to success for everyone. With the power of information, proper values and education, to the hands that build the nation, doing it the test away. Rain or shine, we keep alive the hope. throughout this land. Doing the best we can, committedly make our stand, truly dedicated to the task at hand. With the power of information, proper values and education, to the hands that build the nation, doing it the test away. To the hands that build the nation, more power to the test away. Long live the test away.
That ends the opening program for our 2021 Philippine National Skills Competition. Thank you and good morning to all. We'll be having one group photo, so please, may I invite the Secretary, His Excellency, Didi Gilina, to just face the stage. We'll be having one group photo to culminate the opening program. Thank you. If everyone can compress, please. Okay? Please be ready with your poses as we have our official photos. Move forward, first line, Secretary. Please move forward. Your line, please. Okay. Okay, if you are ready. Official photograph, please. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Smile with your eyes. Another one. 1. Kindly turn off the spotlights, please. Okay, thank you. Another one. Turn off the spotlights, please. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. Do we have it? Again, thank you very much. His Excellency Ilan Flus, thank you for gracing this event. Thank you also to Secretary La Peña, Didi Gilina Sarmiento, and to all the regional directors who are present here and who joined us virtually on this opening program of the PNSC 2021. Have a fruitful competition ahead, and we see you all on the closing program on Thursday. Good morning. Thank you also to all the delegates, including also, we have our members from the NATSA, who also joined us this morning, headed by Dr. Ayap. Thank you very much. We can now proceed to our own competition venues for the competition to begin this afternoon. Thank you very much. Good morning. For our regional directors, lunch is provided at the TWC canteen, so you may proceed there immediately. Again, for our regional directors, lunch is provided at the TWC canteen. Paging all the regional directors, one group photo with the ambassador, please. Calling all the regional directors, please be here in front for a photo opportunity with the ambassador. Again, regional directors. Do we have all the regional directors here?